The Polestar 3 has now made its exclusive premiere after some gentle teasing over the past few months. After the Polestar 2, this is the second entirely electric vehicle offered by the Volvo Geely sub-brand. It'll compete in the premium SUV market, where the BMW iX and Audi e-tron are currently available. Welcome to It's Electric. In today's video, we will be talking about Polestar 3. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The 5-seat SUV features design cues from the Precept concept that are immediately recognizable as Polestar and will help with aerodynamics. To begin with, a thin aero bridge sends air across the bonnet and keeps the grille from being entirely blocked up. A slightly divided LED daytime running light signature can also be seen in the T-shaped headlamps, though it's not as noticeable as on the sedan display car. In addition, the lower intake is significantly larger to match the size of the SUV. Further down, the 3's black panels at the corners of the front bumper are connected by a strip running across the apron like the 2. Obligatory body cladding, large C-pillars, and the 3's unique side mirrors mounted on long arms are all present along the sides. Along with the window trim, you'll also notice how the roofline softly tapers into a rear spoiler that also acts as an aerodynamic component. The taillights on the 3 are similar to the taillights on the 2, but they are flipped and much smaller. The surrounding black trim nicely matches the trailing window line for a more unified appearance. Polestar highlights the aero blades and specific components on the bumper that improve the SUV's aerodynamic performance further down the page. The 3 is 4,900mm long, 2,120mm wide, including the side mirrors, 1,627mm in height, and has a 2,985mm long wheelbase. According to these measurements, the iX, which measures 4,953mm in length, 1,967mm in width, 1,696mm in height, and has a 3,000mm wheelbase, is smaller than the Polestar SUV. It's important to note that the shape of the number 3 results in a drag coefficient of only 0.29. The 3's interior is purposefully kept as simple as possible, with the horizontal dashboard incorporated thin air vents and only broken up by a 14.5-inch touchscreen with a portrait orientation and a 9-inch digital instrument cluster. The latter includes an update of Android Automotive OS, which Polestar and Google jointly developed as their in-car operating system. Users of this system will have access to various link services, and over-the-air OTA updates are available for ongoing software updates, the addition of new features without the need to go to a service location. The floating center console, an armrest, a covered storage compartment, and a wireless charging pad are further highlights of the interior. The gear selector is located on a stalk next to the steering wheel. When the seats are in their default position, the 3's rear boot can hold up to 484 liters, 1,411 liters when the seats are folded down. Additionally, the roof can support up to 100 kilograms, and a front trunk or a frunk provides an additional 32 liters, which the iX lacks. The Polestar 3 will initially only have one engine choice, known as the long-range dual motor. This has a 400-volt lithium-ion battery with 204 prismatic cells packed in 17 modules and a usable energy capacity 107 kilowatt-hours or 111 kilowatt-hours gross, which is predicted to deliver up to 610 kilometers of range after the WLTP cycle. The battery also has a heat pump to manage thermals. Polestar did not give specific charging times, but it did say that the 3 supports Type 2 AC charging, or up to 11 kilowatts, and CCS2 DC fast charging, up to 250 kilowatts, the latter of which can charge the battery from 10 to 80% in just 30 minutes. Both devices are designed on the second-generation scalable product architecture, and the EX90 will also allow bidirectional charging, or SPA2. 2 electric motors, one for each axle, are powered by the battery and produce a combined system output of 489 PS, 483 horsepower or 360 kilowatts, and 840 Newton-meters of torque. This allows the vehicle to reach 210 kilometers per hour and accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5 seconds. Additionally, Polestar provides a performance pack that ups the numbers to 517 PS, or 510 horsepower or 380 kilowatts, 910 Newton-meters, reducing the time needed to complete the Century Sprint by 0.3 of a second to 4.7 seconds while maintaining the same highest speed. Not bad for a car that weighs between 2,584 and 2,670 kilograms and has a towing capacity of 2.2 tons. The 3 has double wishbones at the front and a rear-integrated link configuration to control its weight. These are complemented by dual-chamber air suspension and adaptive dampeners that can change their settings every 2 milliseconds, 500 Hz. The brakes from Brembo have single-piston calipers at 390mm discs in the back and 4-piston calipers at 400mm up front. The rear electric motor is a torque vectoring dual-clutch unit for increased agility. This can be decoupled so that only the front electric motor is used to reduce energy consumption. The 3 comes with much standard equipment, including air suspension, a panoramic glass roof, an all-LED interior, exterior lighting, retractable door handles with proximity sensing, and 21-inch alloy wheels. For the first model year, the Plus Pack and Pilot Pack are also installed as standard and come with a variety of high-end, luxurious, and practical features like a Bowers & Wilkins 25-speaker audio system with 3D surround sound, Dolby Atmos capability, soft closing doors, a head-up display, and pilot assist. A separate NVIDIA control unit, 3 cameras, 4 ultrasonic cameras, a camera cleaning system, and an optional pilot pack with LiDAR from Luminar will be included starting in the second quarter of 2023. This in addition to the 2 closed-loop driver monitoring cameras, 5 exterior cameras, 12 external ultrasonic sensors, and 5 radar modules that are currently standard to support very sophisticated safety features. For the first time, a Polestar can use eye-tracking technology from Smart Eye, thanks to the interior cameras. Along with the previously stated 22-inch forged alloy wheels, an improvement from the regular 21 inches, performance optimization for the air suspension, and Swedish gold accents like the seatbelts, the optional performance pack adds more than just greater power. Starting at 89,900 euros or 409,060 Malaysian ringgit, the performance pack adds 6,600 euros to the price or 30,021 Malaysian ringgit. Online order taking will start on October the 12th and production will begin at the Volvo Cars factory in Chengdu, China, in the middle of 2023. The first deliveries are anticipated to happen in the fourth quarter of 2023. Initial deliveries from this factory are anticipated around the middle of 2024, and more production at Volvo Cars Ridgeville, South Carolina. The facility is anticipated to follow toward the middle of 2024, at which point supply to North American and other markets is planned to switch from China to the US. The Polestar 2 is only manufactured in China. Therefore, this would make the Polestar 3 the company's first SUV to be produced on 2 continents. Did you know that one of Polestar 2's main competitors, Tesla Model 3, was recently updated? We've taken a look at all the new features and updates in this video.